and we have to find out who stole
Todd is
Dolores'
great and
teeth.
he is always baked. Morning sun shining, we can't be late. Coffee brewing, tunes on the go. Knock knock, it's the Todd and Joe morning show.
So I have no idea how this is going to. Whoa, we're going right into commercials.
Nope.
Todd wants to get that shit done out of the way. Let's go. Fire it. Fucking send it, Todd. Send it.
All right. Let's do it. No, I was just queuing it up, but it backfired on me. Weed.
God, man.
Yeah.
I hear somebody say they need to get high.
Dude, I need to get high. Instead, where can I go?
Oh, I know a place.
And as I showed Mr. Stones that day, this was the magical place to get all of the highest grade cannabis flower, pre-rolls, vaporizers, concentrates, edibles, topicals, accessories, gummies, creams, and so much more. Just take a little trip down to 4656 Onondaga Boulevard, Syracuse, New York, and get some bud from our bud, Joe, at Joe's Buds. Maybe you can be our bud too. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
So, welcome to the Todd and Joe Morning Show. This will be our last episode of 2025. Haha. I wish I had
live.
Yeah. We weren't able to record over the weekend. I happened to be off today. Todd happened to be free before this horrendous storm bends us over and fist fucks us.
I have a PSA I'd like to get out there.
Okay. Hit me with it.
Okay.
All right. Yep. Hit it.
When handling sharp blades, like say you got a new set of like ninja accessories for your kitchen.
Yeah.
And you're going to take stuff out of the box. Beware that certain blades, the backs are much sharper than the fronts.
Oh.
And then things like
so Todd, did something happen over your little holiday vacation?
No, this was yesterday. So I cut my finger, and it sucked. I'm not one for pins, needles, etc. Whatever. So put Band-Aid on it. Da-da-da-da-da. Here's Todd's PSA part 2. I didn't have the or I couldn't find the good Band-Aids, so I was using ones that were just falling off, whatever. So I took it off because I was like, oh, it's like closing back up. Looks good. I made dinner, wore gloves, yada, yada. Went to cover something with saran wrap, and I managed to recut open my finger with the jagged edge on the saran thing, right in the same fucking spot.
I've done that a million times, dude. I've done that a million times.
My boss said it today, too, and I do agree, is cutting it open the second time is way worse than the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, it was that fucking serrated, like...
Yeah, it's that, and it's not like... It's just thin. It's not like a sharp, like good blade sharp. It's just this thin... I'm sorry about
your PSA.
I'm sorry about your little piggies there, Todd.
But we got new ninja shit, just shows I'm getting old because I'm excited about kitchen accessories. The sad part is 3/4 of the shit we got each other were kitchen accessories, 2 of which were cutting boards.
Did you guys need a cutting board?
We wanted a new one, so I was like, oh, sweet. They have like this cool one. They're not gigantic, but there's 2. There's a plastic and a wood. That way we can make sure this one's fruit and veggies, this one's meat, whatever. So I get him whatever, and then she like opened her stuff first. She started laughing, and she went and got me a gift, and it was like 4 cutting boards that were about the same size, but had like a little more flexibility to them. You could pick them up, fucking bend them, whatever like that. So it's just funny when A, you kind of know each other that well, but B, that you are getting old when 3/4 of your Christmas gifts to each other were fucking like a waffle iron, the fuck else? The ninja shit. Like, yeah, it was.
We did some pots and pans, and we actually did
that last year.
They might be ninja knives. I want to say, and not like the cool like kung fu movie ninja knives. But I told the kids, I was like, I don't want anything for Christmas. Like I don't know. I have anything I want. But I was like, but I decided I was going to start. There's like 4 or 5 different series of pops that are Ghostbusters ones. There's like the animated series, the old Ghostbusters 1, Ghostbusters 2, Afterlife, you know. So I received.
I got that other atrocity in 2016.
I don't. Yeah, I'm not talking about that one. This is from Ghostbusters 2, Winston. And then, up here, buddy. Oh no, they're falling. All right, I'll save them 1 second.
You need a shelf, sir.
I know. And then this is the Frozen Empire Ray.
Nice.
With the occult stuff. Yes. All right. Yeah. So that is what I got for Christmas.
Oh yeah.
And that's exactly what I wanted for Christmas. Like my birthday is, let's say Monday is Saturday. I'm assuming I'll probably get another 1 or 2 of them. I'm excited.
I got a keychain, Spaceballs. The keychain.
That's awesome.
Fuck yeah. I have a lot of space.
I know.
Balls. Love it. We're gonna do this all fucked up today and backwards and shit. Let's talk about video game stuff first. Because I want to talk to you about something.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, listen!
It's time for video game news and reviews.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Fatality.
It's me, Mario.
Oh, that's
with
sick.
Todd and Joe.
That's sick.
Faux Lego, but it's fucking the only thing that not upset me, but like I was like, oh, and I could probably find them online. It was supposed to come with 2 stickers for like the license plate, the Eagle 5 stickers, and it didn't have them. But I guarantee if I go on Etsy or some shit, I could find them for that.
Absolutely.
So, Joe, we're not going to talk about the sad thing first. I need to know, how do you like it?
Oh my god, the Switch 2 is fucking amazing. So
I completely forgot you had done that, even though I was the one that was like, hey, dude, if you want to pre-order, da-da-da-da. So, like,
the funny thing about that, though, is you got your email the next day. So then I'm like, all right, bet. I'm going to fucking do I'll do it now before it gets closer. And it was a month and a half. 1.5 months it took. And, like, I'm at work. And, like, nobody ever calls me from outside the building at work. And it's 2:00. We're shutting down, you know. I'm getting ready to leave. And like, it's not like I can have my cell phone or I don't have any connection to the outside world when I'm inside that building. And some phone rings. Somebody looks at me, yo, Cristofaro phone. And I look and it's my sister. And I'm like, hey, what's going on? And now, mind you, at the time, like, you know, my nephew was born last week. Welcome to the world, Dorian. But I'm like, what's going on? And she's like, so, because I use my mom's Prime account, okay? Yep, I admit it. I do it. All right. Yep, I'm that guy. And mom got the email for the Switch. And I'm like, oh, okay. She's like, you know, you only got 22 hours. Like, and I'm like, I got out of work in like a half hour. Like, chill. Like, I literally went to the truck and I had it purchased before I left for the day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like, yeah. So we opened presents Christmas Eve morning because I had the kids those 2 days. And all morning we played Mario Kart. We with some of their Christmas money, they bought Mario Party and Super Smash Brothers. And dude, like even the other night, like me and Maria had dinner or whatever. We sit down on the couch and she looks at me and she goes, you want to play Mario Kart? I'm like, fuck yes, I want to play Mario Kart. And
So, what's your opinion on this Mario Kart? I
love
enjoy it, but it confuses me at the same time when you're just going and the race starts. You know what I mean? You're just like, you're not stopped. It's like
you're already
you're continuing. Yeah.
I get that. We looked at it a little bit today, the open world aspect of it. Because just like in the classic games, like as you beat each cup at each CC, you unlock like different characters, etc., and so forth. But in this one, what they've added to, which is just cool, like you have to use the different characters to win the races because you can unlock skins. So, like I've always been a Koopa Troopa guy, so I've unlocked like 3 of his skins already. But in that open world aspect, you go to different things, you unlock different skins and stuff as you're doing it. Like they've added like this extra layer that I haven't quite mastered yet. But dude, I love it. Like it to me, it feels the most like Double Dash, and Double Dash is my favorite Mario Kart. Okay. But dude, Mario Party, oh my god, we had all 4 of us just laughing, and like it's not just like one board like it was in the old ones. There's like different worlds, different boards. It's awesome. And then with their leftover money, they combined. They purchased Zelda today.
The second one?
The one that looks like it's like anime style.
Right, but there was Breath of the Wild and then Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom is the one it is.
Okay.
And
yeah, Breath of the Wild was like the first. Both good.
Well, Tears of the Kingdom, one that got like a bunch of 10 out of 10s and like everything else.
Oh, yeah, it's an amazing. It's a massive game. Like, it is a game that, like...
I started playing it this morning, actually, and like I can tell and I'm glad because it's been a long time since I've had a campaign, like something I can just pick up and put down when I want to.
Yeah.
Like Doom, I kind of had it, but with Doom, it was just you're running and gunning. You're not figuring things out. You're not doing that. And it's kind of nice too, like with the Switch, like I don't play online with other people. So like when I play it, like I'm getting on, nobody's like, oh dude, you want to play like Warzone or Grand Theft Auto? Or no, I'm just there and I'm in my own world. So I love it. I love it. But now let's talk about this other part.
So by now, most people have heard that.
Well, we talked about it last week.
We talked about the creator of Call of Duty dying?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know if it was on Wrestle Fandom or on Todd
we only did Todd and Joe. We didn't do Wrestle Fandom.
All right, then yeah.
Well, we did a combo. We did the Christmas show.
Yeah.
So he was in a Ferrari. I can't remember if he was driving or if the other person in the car was driving. I don't remember the driving situation. But they were going so fast and hit the concrete barrier so hard that one of them, and I don't remember which one, was ejected from the car, still buckled to the seat.
Jesus Christ. How fast do they think they were going?
I don't even know. Like, I mean, literally ejected out of the fucking seat of the vehicle.
Right.
Like, that is a whole other, like, holy fuck in itself.
Right.
So
yeah. That's
don't be stupid. Like, that's the thing. Everybody's like, I'm going to drive fast and blah, blah, blah. And look at me. And it's like, yeah, that's what happens when shit goes awry. Like,
I've never been that guy.
Ryan Dunn. No.
I've never been that guy. Like, I am the dude who's on 49 and has his cruise control set at 72 and just cruising like right along. I've never been that dude.
On the throughway, when I go to work, I'll do 75 to 80 because there's people passing me to it. Like, I don't know if I told this story out here, but if I didn't, cool if I did. You're hearing it again. I was passing somebody one morning, so I couldn't see shit. It's fucking dark out. So I'm passing a truck, but I'm going like 75. This vehicle comes up behind me and it's like on my ass. Like,
as you're trying to pass.
Yeah, like as I'm passing this like box truck.
It.
So now I'm going like 80 because like this dude's on my ass. I want to pass this truck, get out of this guy's way. So I fucking whatever and like pull over and I'm like, who is this motherfucker? Like getting ready to be like, yeah, well, fuck yourself, whatever. And a fucking sheriff drives by me and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm doing 80 in front of a sheriff right now, not even realizing that I'm doing 80 in front of a sheriff. Like,
well, he seemed like he had a place to go. Thank you for your service and not giving Todd a ticket.
Yeah. I mean, technically, if he had pulled me over, I probably I wouldn't have been like those dudes you see on like whatever, being like, fuck you. But I would have been like, why were you on my ass then, officer? Like, you know, like if I'm passing somebody and doing probably more than I should have been doing in the first place, why are you riding my ass and then pulling me over for speeding? Like that's the conversation that would have happened.
So I saw a funny TikTok the other day, and it involves getting pulled over. And I think I'm going to try this the next time I get pulled over. So this kid gets pulled over, and he rolls down all his windows. And as the cop is walking up to his vehicle, he starts to play this. I think I'm going to do that.
Try it. I don't think the worst that could happen is you make a cop laugh and you still get a ticket.
Well, you got to think too. Like, I have a sticker on my vehicle. Yeah. I have quite a few friends in the lot. Like, I'm kind of hoping it's one of my buddies that pulls me over, because then I 100% am doing it and I'm 100% recording it. Like,
years ago, I was it was like kept going through like 360s because the red ring of death, and then I would fucking go get it replaced like GameStop and blah, blah, blah. So my buddy was taking me up one day to do it. We were coming back and he was driving and I was high, and we were driving on 5S and there was a cop sitting up on Dyke Road.
Yeah.
Or the ramp coming down.
I know what you're talking
so
about.
like he gets pulled over, and he's a cop in Little Falls at the time. He's now a Mohawk cop, but he's a cop in Little Falls, and he had the shit, just the shield on his fucking truck. Yeah. And the cop when trooper walks up to him, whoever it was like, hey, he's like, how's it going? Kid's like, good. And I'm sitting there like, and he's like, oh, I see your shield back there. He's like, where are you out of? And he like flipped over his shit and he's like, Little Falls. He's like, all right, have a good one. And just walked away. I was like, he looked at me, he's like, are you mad? And I'm like, I'm just really high, so I just want to keep going. So
but you must have not like been like that, like freaked out, because you're with a cop. Like,
yeah, but he was my friend before he was a cop.
Right.
Like, I knew him
right
for years before he became a cop.
You got stoned with this guy at some point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Many times in his house. Like, that's how I met another cop. Like, this dude, Ed, for Mohawk, we were in the one guy's house, Brad, and we had smoked in the kitchen. It was before pot was legal. And, like, they're like, oh, Ed's stopping by. He's on duty. Don't worry. Like, he's cool. And I'm like, what? Like, we were fucking ripped. I'm like, fuck, it stinks. He like, I had my back to the door in the kitchen. He walks in the front door. He's like, it fucking smells good in here and this and that. And I'm sitting there and he walks in. And he's just like, never met you before. I was like, hey, I'm Todd. He's like, hey, I'm Ed. He's like, I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, dude, if you weren't, I would have been out a window like 5 minutes ago. Like, not even fucking with that.
I got a buddy.
They actually came and picked me up one day and took me to the smoke shop to explain to him why the bongs were so expensive.
That's funny.
In the police car to the smoke shop. He was in there talking to them. And he was like, why are these so expensive? Da, da, da. And they're like, oh, and he was like, hold on. He's like, I'll be right back. I'm going to go get an expert on this shit. And they show up at my house. And I'm like, what's up? And they're like, hey, you got to come with us over to the smoke shop. You got to explain something to us. And like, yeah, fucking cop car sitting in the fucking driveway and shit. I'm like, okay. So like I ride over the back of the cop car to the fucking smoke shop, and they're like, he's like, so why are these bongs so expensive? I'm like, they're just mass produced pieces of crap. Like that's all that like bongs are nowadays. Like you don't see a lot of like hand blown shit anymore. It's all just fucking mass produced garbage. Even graphics doesn't really do like mass produce, like it's special order shit now. But yeah, that was weird.
That's funny.
But,
all right.
So yeah. What do you want to do? You want odd news?
Yeah. I don't know where we started.
Todd News, where the useless news comes first.
Do we ever?
Like we were talking about car crashes.
Yeah.
And I don't know how we got where we got there. We went off the rails a little bit. All right, Todd News.
A little bit. So I got two things and one world record. Wasn't much going on in the world record land today. This one's just funny, and I kind of want to look up other states to see if we can find it. Illinois officials revealed some of the personalized license plate applications that were rejected in 2025.
You show up there, you sit down at the office with them, and they're like, all right, so you want the license plate? Fuck you. I'm sorry. But, and you're like, no, don't do it. I'll pick a different nope. And then a big red button. And then you get launched out of the top of the county office building.
You wasted our time.
And you're like, no. And you just hope you survive.
That'd be the shit. But no, so these ones were just rejected. Including plates reading I be poopin' and ICUP. The Secretary of State appeared in a video posted to his official YouTube.
God damn it, I run the international manufacturing business. ICUP, iCup. I own iCup.
So he went on to share the year's rejected vanity plates. He said the state fielded nearly 56,000 applications for vanity plates during the year, and more than 550 were rejected for being inflammatory, profane, offensive, or too difficult to read. Some of the rejected plates included BBL, Brazilian butt lift. The guy said, which had to be explained to me. He didn't even know what it was.
What if that was their initials?
Yeah, right. Other rejected plates included Blue Ballin, BLUBALN.
Aw.
IB Poopin, Bricked, iCup, Sandnutzy, SNDNUSZ, and Badass Mom, but BDASMO.
Oh, come on.
Another rejected plate reads Priussy. And then he put, if this is how you refer to your Prius, there's a show on TLC for you. The Secretary of State ended the video with advice for anyone seeking a personalized plate. Go ahead and get creative, but keep it clean and avoid ending up on the naughty list.
Wow.
This one I've seen, and I didn't really read much of it. Again, that's what I do. I find these articles, read the first paragraph, and I'm like, sure, and then don't read the rest of them.
Oh, the next segment that we do is all that. I have no idea what the content of these stories are, and it could go really, really bad.
Hey, look, Joe. Joe from Joe's Buds is in our chat.
Wait? No.
Hi, Joe. Thanks for joining us.
What do you say?
He said, sounds like a First Amendment violation. It was 5 minutes ago.
Joe, if you want to join, Joe, if you want to join, text Todd and he'll send you the link.
Yeah. So this one's a good one. This is funny. Ticket reseller StubHub has apologized to customers.
You mean
after
StubHub?
What's that?
StubHub.
Yes, that's what I said. StubHub.
You said SubHub. Because my stomach instantly got hungry when you said it.
Or because you're hungry, you think I said SubHub.
That's also possible.
But there's a possibility I said it. But regardless, StubHub has apologized to customers after a listing for a Christian spiritual in South Carolina was mistakenly advertised as a concert for Lamb of God.
Yes, go.
Could you imagine being like, sweet, I'm going to see Lamb of God tonight, and you show up to like a legit Christian like concert?
Feel about being one of the churchgoers. You're showing up to there and you're like looking around at some of these guys and you're like, he has not been into a confessional in a very, very, very long time.
Oh, okay. So here we go. So this is, again, I didn't read this. So Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium hosted an event called Andrew Peterson's Behold the Lamb of God, a Christian spiritual about the birth of Jesus Christ on December 20th. StubHub mistakenly advertised the event as a concert by Virginia-based heavy metal band Lamb of God, with the listing featuring a photo of the band's lead singer. We acknowledge the listing on the December 20th event at Spartanburg Memorial Auditorium was misleading and apologize for the confusion this caused. A StubHub representative said in a statement provided by WSPA TV. Ahead of the show, we updated the event page and reached out to customers to clarify the event details. Anyone who purchased tickets under the impression this was a different performance is encouraged to contact us. We'll honor a full refund under our Fan Protect guarantee.
Dude,
just so you know, Lamb of God is not scheduled to perform live until March 2026, and no shows in South Carolina have yet been announced. For all you Lamb of God fans out there, which I'm not a real big metal guy, so that wasn't my thing. But yeah, so there's that.
That's awesome.
And then this is your world record. Okay.
How are we ending the year, Todd? Are we ending it with a friend of ours, or are we leaving him in 2025?
Nah, he's in a wood chipper. What? An Illinois teenager broke a Guinness World Record by building a 17.32 foot tall replica of the Eiffel Tower from about 20,000 toothpicks.
Wow.
Naperville resident Eric Clabel said his father's career as a civil engineer inspired him to get interested in building from a young age. When I was younger, I just got really, really interested in building things out of popsicle sticks. He ended up building a 20.2 foot tower from popsicle sticks in 2021 when he was only 12 years old to set his first Guinness World Record. That record has since... Oh, there's many Joes. Joe's Buds, Joe. Wow. That record has since been broken, but Clabel captured a second world record in October when he took on a project using a new medium, toothpicks. The annoying thing about toothpicks compared to popsicle sticks, they're just so incredibly tiny. Yeah, they're toothpicks.
Like, if he really has this aptitude, and like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I'm not dissing this kid. All right, like,
so he's only 16 years old. He's won 2 Guinness World Records. So
right, no, and like, dude, like, that's awesome. But if I'm 16 years old and I have the know-how and the mental, like, fortitude, I would be making some dope-ass tree houses with my fucking friends. And as we turn 16, they turn into our little party spots in the woods where we bring the little girls there, get your little first-hand jobs, make out a little bit, drink some brewskis. That's what you should be doing, bro. Good job on your world records. I understand. Like, that's awesome. Me and Todd don't have any yet, and you have multiple. But
no.
Enjoy your life because you only have one.
Better than that other douche.
All right,
Joe. What do you got? Because I got something when you're done.
All right. So I looked up the strangest, most bizarre, weirdest crimes that happen on New Year's Eve, because we got New Year's Eve coming up in 2 days, right?
You know what? Would be perfect to bring in New Year's Eve.
Oh no!
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling a ring a ting a ting a ling a too. Ring a ling a ling a ding dong. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew.
Sorry,
I didn't know which way you were going
with
with that. I was getting ready to clap, but you went.
No,
You went
the
the
other
other
way with it. No,
So-
Joe Henry right now.
You said his name.
Shit.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause you love him in London.
All right. So
Joe Henry.
the first thing I have here is the Manhattan jewelry heist. On New Year's Eve 2016, a team of thieves broke into a wholesale jewelry store, Greg Ruth, located just a few blocks away from the highly policed Times Square celebration. While hundreds of thousands of people and thousands of police officers were focused on the ball drop, the thieves used the diversion to steal approximately $6 million in pink and yellow diamonds. The suspects were captured on surveillance video, and only one man was later arrested and linked to a decade-long string of jewelry heists. So, dude, only one guy got busted for this, and they made off with $6 million in jewelry. All right, this one's going to get a little weirder. The naked Ronald Reagan intruder.
What?
It sounds like a bad, like, early 2000s, like, emo punk band, like, album name or song. On New Year's Eve 2015, so this is in the last 10 years, a couple in Vestavia Hills, Alabama, discovered a naked man wandering around the breezeway of their home. The man was wearing only a Ronald Reagan rubber mask and a sock to cover his private parts. When the homeowners noticed him and started yelling, the man fled. Police were never able to identify or find the naked Ronald Reagan despite having surveillance video of the incident. So there is somebody out there who is going to get drunk this New Year's Eve and be like, dude, like 10 years ago, I was blackout fucking drunk. I woke up in the woods only with a sock on my balls, and I had a Ronald Reagan mask with me. And I saw in the news that somebody tried breaking into a house like that. And what the fuck? I Googled it yesterday. Some fucking weird podcasters in upstate New York brought it back.
Yeah,
Right.
dude. Like, I'm hoping that it was somebody in there, like, just drunk. So yeah, like,
It had
they're
to
like,
have
oh
been.
my god, I can never tell anybody about
Like,
this.
yeah, I'm guessing that's what that was. So the next is the forklift and ATM joyrider. To close out a year, a man in Tallahassee, Florida, stole a forklift and an ATM. Oh, it wasn't an ATM joyrider. Stole a forklift and an ATM, taking both on a joyride through city streets. Surveillance video showed the man grinning like he just invented a new sport during the bizarre incident, which was highlighted as one of the wackiest Florida man headlines of the year. Oh, this one sucks. The Jaded Son murder.
Jeez.
On New Year's Eve 2014, 23-year-old Christian Gomez killed his mother in their Florida home. He later told police he had grown tired of his mother's nagging for him to move some boxes into the attic. He had allegedly cut her head off with an axe.
What the fuck? Because your fucking mother asked you to move some boxes for her, you fucking lopped her head off? Like, what the hell is wrong with people?
See, like, I am so, like, just, that shit doesn't faze me because I deal with that kind of shit daily. Like, that's fucking wild. And then accidental stabbings. During New Year's Eve celebrations in Daytona Beach in 2016, a man named Robert Mazzaros was startled to find police in the crowded bar hopping area. In a bizarre reaction, he took out his pocket knife to make his way through the crowd and ended up stabbing 3 people, including his fiance. So this dude saw the cops and then started running towards them through the crowd with a knife in his hand. And when he was running, he accidentally stabbed 3 people.
Wow. Who would have thought that running with a knife in a crowded area would fucking result in stabbing people?
That's wild. But why run with a pocket knife in your hand? Like, weren't you ever taught not to run with scissors? Same concept, sharp object.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, people were like, "Don't stick a fork in an outlet," and then there was people that were like, "Huh, really? Well, let me see why."
Right.
Even though they're told. So,
which one of those are you, Todd?
I never did that shit. Being
no, but I mean,
the
like,
hell out of me.
You do strike me as somebody who'd be like, Todd, you can't do that. You'd be like, oh, I can't.
No, actually, I never was. I just kind of, if somebody was like, "Hey, that's gonna fuck you up," I'm gonna be like, "Oh, okay." Like,
I don't mean like with like that, but if I was like, Todd, don't smoke marijuana. They told us that. They dared us. But they dared us not to smoke. They dared.
Yeah, dude. All there was literally telling you all the cool shit that drugs do to you, minus like, you know,
addiction.
But I'm just like saying, like, you know, they're like, "Hey, you know, acid will make you see things, and mushrooms will make you, you know, and ecstasy will make everything soft, touchy." A lot of people are like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm gonna do those drugs."
All right. What do you got for us?
Oh, so I saw this the other day, and I think I can get through the whole list of them. A lot that I haven't heard of, or if I have, it's because of like Mystery Science Theater and shit. But it was a list of like the like top 100 cult movies, not like throw on some fucking purple Nikes and drink the Kool-Aid kind of cult movies, but
no, like cult classics.
Cult classics, yeah.
Movies that were not big when they came out, but over time, people appreciated them.
So I don't know if they had them listed in any particular reason number-wise, because I could argue with a lot of it, but
let's just say in no particular order.
Yeah. And some of these, like I said, I've never heard of. I'll give the name and the year. I'm not going to give like all the other bullshit. So there's a movie in 1932 called Freaks. Cat People, 1942. Night of the Demon, 1957. Oh, it must be done by year. I get you. Plan 9 from Outer Space, 1959. I only know of that because of Mystery Science Theater. Peeping Tom, 1960. Eyes Without a Face, 1960. Carnival of Souls, again, only because of Mystery Science Theater. 62. Seconds, 66. Daisies. Django. Great one right here. Night of the Living Dead, 1968. Awesome. Witchfinder General, 1968. El Topo, 1970. Performance, 1970. Another great fucked up movie, A Clockwork Orange, 1971.
See, I was never able to watch A Clockwork Orange in one sitting. It always was like a 3-sitting kind of movie to me.
So random, worthless knowledge. Did you know that the dude David Prose that plays Darth Vader is in A Clockwork Orange?
I did not.
So, do you remember the movie well, or is it just kind of?
No, I don't.
Okay. So there's a part in the movie where one of the dudes like goes to somebody's door and is like trying to get help. He faked like he was in a car accident, so you get inside and like rob him and shit. So it's like an older guy, but he has like a younger dude that's wearing just like underwear and he's like working out and shit, and he's like a really tall guy. That's Vader. It's
no shit.
He's the one that like answers the door and carries the guy inside and shit. Yeah. Back to the list. Harold and Maude, Straw Dogs, Get Carter, The Devils, Pink Flamingos, The Wicker Man, The Holy Mountain, Badlands, Enter the Dragon, Lady Snowblood, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
Mm-hmm.
Phantom of the Paradise, Black Sunday, really good Cypress Hill album, Blood and Black Lace, The Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Amazing.
Deep Red, The 120 Days of Sodom, The Man Who Fell to Earth, Killing of the Chinese Bookie. What? Why are you killing him? Eraserhead, Suspiria, Hausu, Sorcerer, Halloween,
Mm-hmm.
Dawn of the Dead.
Okay.
This is a great one that is, to me, very underrated, and more people need to watch The Warriors.
Oh, like it's such a timeless movie because it's so detached kind of from reality. And like it was during that Mad Max era of movies, like when it came out, like you had Escape from New York. Like it was that 80s retro future dystopian, like chic looking thing. But so I watched The Warriors. I know I watched it one time in high school, the first time I seen it. But then, do you remember the video game that came out? I think it was PS2.
Dude, that was such a great game. I fucking loved that game.
And me and my buddy, so I was like 2021 when that came out. And no, I was like 19, 20. It was like that age, right? So that was 20 years ago. And we all, like, one night we were like drinking, and like not heavy drinking, just drinking beer, just like hanging out. And we had been playing that game, and we went and rented it. We went down to Blockbuster, rented Warriors, and watched it. And it was like that. You saw it for the first time because now you like understand. It all clicked. It's such a great fucking movie.
It really is. Like I mean, the fight scenes are fucking insane. Like it's just.
I would love to see them remake it as like an HBO, like 4 or 5 part, like that, like very. I'd like to see what somebody would do with that whole concept, because the concept itself, like, and nothing to take away from the original, but there's a lot of commentary on like culture and the herd mentality and how close-minded people can be. And I think there really is a way to, because you know how kids and everything, like even my kids now, like movies like Ghostbusters and stuff that they've grown up since they were little, and like Ninja Turtles, but like anything that I try to show them, like I was just trying to get them to like watch Mallrats, and they're like, God, this looks so old. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. No, it doesn't.
And see, that's the problem, is that shit's gotten too modern.
Mm-hmm.
So stuff looks too good. So for me or you, if we sat down and watched Ghostbusters on VHS,
right,
or something like that, to us that's just whatever. It's the movie. That's what we grew up with.
right.
But because everything's so fancy now, like kids, if they see anything that has like a slight blur to it, they're like, what is this shit? It's like, this is how it was, man, but it's quality shit. It's not, what is it? Quality, not quantity.
Right. And so I have a theory. All right.
Okay.
And I want you to I want you to listen to this theory and tell me if you think maybe I'm onto something. And it's all of like the remakes, the reboots, the redos, and every sequels that we're getting of a lot of stuff that we grew up with, or like our parents grew, like in the last 10, 15 years or so, like there's been quite a resurgence of these things. And this is why I think it's happening. All right. Guys that are now our age are these directors, are these executives, are all these people that control Hollywood, want to connect with their children. And they want to stay connected to the stuff of their childhood. Now they're trying, because like, I remember when the kids were little and I tried to get them to watch X-Men the animated series, and they're kind of like, it kind of looks shitty compared to like their cartoons or whatever. But when X-Men 97 came out, me and Blake watched it. Blake loved it, and then Blake went back and watched the original X-Men, and at that point now he's invested. Makes him go back and watch it and have an appreciation for it, even though it's not up to the par of what technology is today. This is what it came from. And I feel like that's what it's like Ghostbusters. Like literally Jason Reitman grew up on the set of those first two movies.
Yeah.
And now like that's how him and his father like had him and his father had that connection before he passed away. Like that's why I think we're seeing all this resurgence, because we want to keep our kids connected with us. Like look at like you and your dad do so much like stuff together because you guys have common interests, which he passed on to you, but he figured out it some way or another. How are we gonna bond? You know what I mean? Where can I meet him halfway? And I love it. I love it. I know a lot of people, don't, you're ruining the classics. That. Fuck that. Let's pass the torch. Give me as much as you can.
It just
please
depends on
do
how
it right.
It's done.
Right. Don't be cheap about it.
Yeah, it's about the respect to the original of what you're taking it from.
Right.
And I also think I agree, but I also think it's people our age that when they were younger, they were like, man, I wish they would make a movie about this or, a different movie about that. Then, so it's like, it's them being able to keep connected to their children, but it's also them being able to be connected to their own like inner child.
Right.
And have like all those dreams that were like,
I mean, look at both of our rooms right now. Like you and I aren't just like holding the hand to our inner child. We're embracing our inner child and not letting go. And like perfect example. So Logan showed me, and I hope to fucking Christ this is real. But it was, how like those we talked about the Avengers leak and everything.
Yeah.
And it looks like one of them might be an X-Men one.
I'm trying to remember who was supposed to be. It was Captain America, Thor,
and Fantastic Four is what I heard.
Yeah.
But who knows? Like they could be purposely doing this, but whatever. But he showed me like several different sources had this kind of like same clip, but in different angles and stuff. But it was like the same kind of thing you saw with Captain America. Like you see Patrick Stewart and Ian McKellen, like as much older Magneto and Xavier, and they're like, hey. And then, you see the logo for the Xavier Institute, but then you see Jason Marsden in the comic X-Men the animated series accurate blue and yellow Cyclops shoot, pulling his visor off, doing a crazy optic blast. You see what looks like a very comic accurate foot to a sentinel coming down. Like everything inside of my childhood went like screaming out of my body. Like I was so happy. And like, I mean, like, look what we do here. Like even everything we talk about and everything, that's us going back to being like those preteens, teenagers who just want to fuck off and not care about things. And I love it. I absolutely love it. That new vaporizer is fucking great.
All right, we're about halfway through this list. We'll keep going. We got Mad Max up next, which you spoke of, and then good old Evil Dead.
Oh, I love Evil Dead.
This is my boomstick.
It's a classic. Possession, Heavy Metal, Blade Runner, Pink Floyd, The Wall, which is a fucking outrageously fucked up movie if people have never seen it. Like if somehow you have never seen The Wall, just watch it sober first and then high or whatever.
I disagree.
But
it's not something to watch sober, I don't think.
I don't know, man. It's a good movie, but It's twisted. Liquid Sky, Scarface,
Hello, Logan.
Videodrome. Whoops. What did I do? Oh, okay. Repo Man, The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. What? Brazil,
You
After
never seen
Hours.
Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai?
I've never even heard of it.
Oh, dude.
After Hours, Reanimator, Angel's Eggs, Blue Velvet, The Fly, The Hitcher,
That's a great one.
Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer, with Nail and I, Evil Dead 2, Near Dark, They Live, Dead Ringers, Akira, Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Also seen that one.
Tetsu the Iron Man, The Cook, the Thief, His Wife, and Her Lover. Jesus
my.
Christ. Yeah, basically. Jacob's Ladder, The Exorcist 3, Naked Lunch, Man Bites Dog, Hard Boiled, The Crow.
Good movie.
And the last 25 or so. Showgirls? That is not a cult classic. I am sorry. Like,
you leave Jesse
No.
Spano alone.
dude, did you ever watch the new Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
So, like, that whole episode where, like, the 9
We talked about it the
million
other day.
Okay. That was
I don't know if it was on recording,
Yeah, I don't
but
remember.
we talked about it the other day.
Gummo, Lost Highway, Funny Games, Cure, The Big Lebowski, The Boondock Saints, Fight Club, Eyed Wide Shut. I forget that that's a Kubrick movie.
Yeah.
Ghost Dog, The Way of the Samurai. Is the Blair Witch Project really a cult classic?
The first one, absolutely.
I don't know, man. After I found out it was all like bullshit,
But
I
like
kinda,
that's the thing. Do you remember like the everything that surrounded it? Was like that. It was one like the last like that word of mouth thing because the internet wasn't as like it is now. We weren't as connected. We didn't have
Yeah, it
the
was
internet in our
99.
pocket. Like because I remember, dude. Like I was in 9th grade. Like everybody like, dude, did you hear like this like footage? Like
Yeah.
it really happened, and they found it, and they're dead, and I loved it.
Yeah. American Psycho. Battle Royale. Fucking Donnie Darko. That is another just fucked up movie.
That's a mind trip.
Yeah. Mulholland Drive. Itchy the Killer. Irreversible. Old Boy. The Room. Oh, hi, Mark. The fucking riff tracks of that is amazing. House of a Thousand Corpses.
That's a dude. Those movies are fucked.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Rob Zombie's fucked. I heard that Monsters show he did or whatever it was terrible though.
I watched it. It was watered down Rob Zombie. Like so it was if you know how like his movies have like really bad humor, but it like for some reason it complements with the gore.
Yeah.
So take the gore out of it, and it's just really
that
bad humor. Like,
oh, okay, that's sad. Martyrs, Repo, the Genetic Opera.
Mm-hmm.
The Painting on Who's Right.
He's talking about mine because it's Wolverine, and he's named after Wolverine.
Gotcha. Love Exposure, Dogtooth, and Under the Skin.
Under the Skin.
I can think of other ones like Homegrown's a really good cult classic.
I mean, Clerks,
Mallrats, Dogma.
Are we just naming Kevin Smith movies now?
No, I was gonna say Kingpin. That's not a Kevin Smith movie.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Yep.
Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah. These are cult classics. Like, or in my mind, what's a cult classic? Like Dazed and Confused to me is more of a cult classic than it is.
Fast Times.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Lost Boys.
Yes, The Goonies.
Monster Squad.
My penis. What?
Yeah, was you?
Todd.
Is that all?
I think so. Wait, hold on.
Just hear those sleigh bells jingling a ring a ting a ting a ling a too. Ring a ling a ling a ding dong. Come on, it's lovely weather for a sleigh ride together with a Jew. Ring a ling a ding a ding dong.
I think we'll have Wrestle Fandom
Breaking news
tomorrow.
just coming to us now. You're a bitch. Have a nice day.
Wow. Not very nice,
Wrestling
though.
tomorrow, you say?
Possibly. We'll see.
You got to work.
I'm off today and tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know your days off. They confuse me.
But even if I work, I get out at 3 typically, unless I get mandated.
Exactly. There's always that chance. So that's what I was asking.
Logan said,
That
"Oh no,
way-
he found the Indian Christmas." We've had the Indian Christmas for weeks now, Logan. Thanks for being an avid watcher.
Yeah.
Guess who's not playing Switch tonight?
Oh, shit.
Actually, Logan, why don't you type in the chat there who is the House Mario Kart champion? Let the world know, bro. Let the world know, bro. Oh. Dab on you. It's clobbering time. Let's get out of here, Todd.
All right. Remember, Joe's Buds. He was in here. We love him. Weed. Go get your weed. Why did he put sad faces? That's not a name.
No, I just grounded him from the Switch, remember?
Oh, the Switch. I forgot. There's a delay. Ha ha! Technology. All right, y'all. I got to find stuff to leave us with and such, I think. There we are. Oh, there we go. Yay.
Go fuck yourself, pal.
Good news, everyone.
Go fuck yourself, pal.